Danny Vegas time, Danny Vegas world. It is segment 4. We are actually $1 million into the show.
Hello.
And as you well know, it is the 4th week. It is the 4th segment of the last week of the last show. And you know what that means? Every month, Alexis Brown, your champion, hashtag your champion of justice.
That's right.
Is on the show.
Once again,
And
hello.
we talk about law stuff.
We talk about all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh, yes. So let me tell you, this is no lie. Alexis Brown is the hashtag your champion of justice. You need her in your phone. So make sure that happens. Okay, first of all, I need to thank you.
Okay.
My event was so packed.
I'm
with
glad.
So many people.
I'm
I
so
didn't
glad.
get to see you. I'm sorry
I'm
that I
so
did not see you.
glad that it was so packed.
I looked for you.
I can't imagine you didn't see me.
I looked for you, but it was so packed I
Sorry,
couldn't
Danny.
sorry you.
Sorry,
because I have a funny
Danny.
feeling you left me at the prom.
Sorry, Danny,
and
I
you didn't make
did.
it.
I left you at the altar this month. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I know I missed it. I was so bummed to miss it.
It's
but
amazing when the sponsor doesn't come to the
I'm
old
sorry.
sponsor.
I'm sorry. No, work and things and life and
Well, you were being a champion of justice.
I was doing my best, you know. So yeah.
Well, we'll have to save your famous raffle prize for the next one.
Yes, no, I will absolutely make sure it's available.
Okay,
next
let's
time.
get into it. I have something to talk to you about, but first let's talk about what we got going here.
Yeah, so
Okay.
as always, we like to talk about the Clark County Law Foundation and Trial by Peers, which, for anyone who doesn't know, it's Trial by Peers is our local diversion court where we're taking misdemeanor cases of 12 to 17-year-olds, first-time juvenile offenders. We're taking them out of the court system and sort of putting them in a peer court system. So we need peer counselors. We have a summer course coming up where we teach the peer counselors all about the law, about argument, about evidence, witness examination. And if you haven't been to Trial by Peers court, these kids put on complete trials,
Wow.
of these cases, not guilty trials. So
We need to stream one live.
I would love that. I
You
would
know
love
what?
that.
Gene Woods. You see right there, we need to stream live.
The mock trial, actually, at the end of the summer course would be a fantastic opportunity for us to stream live. I would love that. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's make that happen.
All right,
because
let's do
our
it.
next thing on WCOBM is taking the streaming live outside the
Yeah,
studio.
no,
It's gonna
please,
be
let's do
exciting.
it. So that actually will be, classes are June 12th to August 9th. It's
Okay.
Tuesdays and Thursday nights.
Okay.
And then the kids, again, they come to it's held at the State Bar's office, which is on
Okay.
West Charleston,
All right.
not far from downtown. And lawyers, judges, I teach a class. We all teach classes on all of the subjects. And then there's a mock trial. There's a mini bar exam, a Trial by Peers bar exam, and then a graduation as well. And then they get to take on clients. So, which is really cool, you know what I mean? And they take on clients, of course, under lawyers like myself,
Right.
and you know what I mean? And then they go into court and they're trying these cases
Now,
and
is it
all
a
of that.
different group every month, or is it the same? I love this, so I come back every month.
Well, no, we have a lot of kids that get real dedicated. You know
Right.
what I mean? Not every kid has the time or,
Right.
maybe the resources to participate as much. But we do have some really super dedicated peer counselors that are there all the time, taking all the cases. And you see them grow so much. And it's a really cool program. Not just for someone a kid who'd be interested in law, but a kid who would public speaking. I mean,
Right.
the peer on, sort of just the community service aspect of it. They can, the learning. I mean, there's so many things that these kids on the peer counselor side, having been one myself,
Right.
get out of this program. You know what I mean? And so I know for me, it was just a huge, huge confidence booster in my life. You know what I mean? And truly, had I not had it, I wouldn't be a lawyer today. I wouldn't be the lawyer
Right.
championing justice that I am today,
Champion of
So,
justice.
yeah,
We
you know
gotta
what I
get you
mean?
a costume so with a cape. Right.
I do have a plan for a tattoo related, so.
You know what? I'm not going to go there. I just amazed. I've been old enough now in my life that in my lifetime, if a woman had a tattoo, she was a scandalous woman who hung out in
Not
bad
anymore.
bars and hung out with
Not
dirty
anymore.
sailors.
Oh, well, maybe that's a little true, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So now they got sleeves and they're standing in front of 5-star restaurants. I don't get it, but okay.
So here's the thing. So May 14th is
Okay,
the
May
application
14th.
deadline for
May
summer.
14th.
Yes, for peer counselors for the summer course, May 14th. So we're going to leave some interest forms here at the studio.
You got it. We got a
You
place
can
for
reach
'em.
out to me. It's on my Facebook. You know what I mean? It's everywhere out on social media as well. So you can access the application and get application for your 12 to 17-year-old who might be interested in being a peer counselor.
That's
So,
right. Very
all
cool.
right, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the
Always.
nitty gritty. Okay, all you business owners, we had a fantastic business owner in here today. Wow, Sean Willis was great. Check her up on LinkedIn. We all business owners, and we get to the point where people owe us money.
It does happen.
People owe us some ducats, and they won't pay.
Right.
Now, I'm a nice guy. Sometimes I understand you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip.
It's true.
But you can't say that to a lawyer because lawyers can squeeze blood out of anything. So the question is, okay, let me ask you this. At what amount of money do I call you? If I call you and you say, this guy owes you $500, Danny, you know, get a dinner out of the guy and move on.
How
much do we go before I call you?
Here's the thing. So small claims is anything under 10 grand. You can do small claims anything under 10 grand.
Okay.
But you can't get lawyers' fees.
Okay, you can't get the lawyers. You can't add those on.
Right.
Okay.
So really, I say realistically, like 3 to 5 grand. You know what I mean? Because then you can kind of go into justice court. 5 grand, between 5 and 10 grand, you can really go into justice court, and there you can get attorney's fees.
Okay, so listen up. Did you hear that? Between, what did you say, 3?
Like 5 and 10. I would say 5 and 10. Yeah, let's say 5 and 10.
3 grand. Anything less than that, just go to small claims.
Right, and you can do that on your own. It's very easy. I mean, you know, there are classes on it, you know what I mean? So there's things that you can do on your own and get it done. You know what I mean?
You have a judge come in and you get the guy. If you get him there, you literally sit there and banter back and forth. But if it's over $5K, it's $10K, it's $15K.
Yes.
You need to call the champion of justice because there's a process for that, and you can get the lawyer her fees. You can tack on
potentially,
and then
yes.
And then that bastard will have to pay.
Right.
Now what? So. We start the process. I call you up like, Alexis, this is Danny Vegas. This guy owes me 15 large, and I can't get him to return my phone call. Boom. What next?
Well, usually what I like to do, and anything that is in justice court and small claims court, you have to do a demand letter initially anyways. It's required. So I try to start with a demand letter.
Okay.
Shoot them out a nastygram, basically, that says,
you
owe my client all this money, and if you don't pay them by this day, then we're going to have to take forward action. So it does, of course, cost money to pay a lawyer to do these things.
Right.
But at the same time, again, you're trying to then ultimately maybe get that money back if you can from that person. Some of it, all of it, whatever the case may be. But yeah, send out a demand letter. Response, no response, no response, you got to file a lawsuit.
But then you got to get a certified letter. Because I heard, sorry, because I'm one of those, that, oh man, they just mailed it to me in my mail. I'm not throwing it away. I never got that thing.
Here's the thing. The purpose of the mailing is notice. The court wants to make sure that there is notice on the other side. So if you've been having email communications with someone, and that's regular communications between you two, and you have sent it by mail and by email, certified, if you don't get a certified receipt back, like, you don't have to sign a certified receipt anyways. You know what I mean? So it sits at the mailbox and they don't ever sign it. So as long as you can show the court that you have actually gotten it to them at a place, you know, either by, you know, where they normally receive communications, you're probably in a pretty good spot. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, once you file a lawsuit, you do have to effectuate service with a process server. So that's different. You know, there's different rules for that. But yeah, but essentially you have to, you know, bring them to court, take them to court, and you know, hopefully they're going to come around quickly and, you know, be like, here, let me give you some cash to get this to go away.
At this point, when you get that to that level, it's like, oh, I'm heading in front of a judge. And if I don't show up, I'm automatically a loser. So I might as well, hey, you want that gift card from the Yard House? Something like that. So you better do something.
Right.
Exactly. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do.
There's a lot you can do. The first thing you need to do is you need to call my friend and my, I have to be honest, the attorney that represents me right here, champion, hashtag your champion of justice, Alexis Brown.
Great to see you, Dan.
How do we get a hold of you, sweetie?
Facebook, Alexis Brown Law. Instagram, Alexis Brown Law, 848-8806.
That's right, because you need one of those in your quiver of arrows, believe me.
Yes.
All right, this is Danny Vegas. Wow, the show is over. The $1 million is in the pocket.
Good job.
And I am, now I get so excited because now we have another show coming on. And we love her too. Ariel's going to be here with Ariel Live or whatever. She can talk about all kinds of stuff. All right. We'll be back next week with hashtag Nicole Taylor Sharp, hashtag Sharp Tank, hashtag One Lucky Gal. Next week.
We love Nicole.
We love Nicole Taylor Sharp. Awesome. Lev Social. We'll be back. We'll see you next week.